playWhy the Bale saga is difficult to resolve for Real. 628, Sid Lowe explains what comes next after Gareth Bale's public comments about his future at Real Madrid, and why a summer exit would be complicated. 628, 11:59 p.m. BSTTHE transfer window is open, and transfer talk has the latest rumors making the rounds. Follow live with our daily blog throughout the summer. Spurs ready to launch big Bale bid. Tottenham could make an audacious attempt to bring Gareth Bale back to the club from Real Madrid, according to The Independent. With Bale's agent due to hold talks with Madrid officials in the coming days, Spurs are keeping tabs on the situation, with the Wales international open to a return and willing to make compromises on financial demands that could put Spurs ahead of Manchester United, long seen as a potential destination if Bale leaves the Bernabeu, but the report says an exit it is by no means certain, since he is a favourite of Madrid president Florentino Perez, and in Spain, as says United are readying a bid for Madrid's Champions League final hero and will offer more than £120 million for him. Gareth Bale left Tottenham for Real Madrid in 2013 after 6 seasons with Spurs. AP photo, Kirsty Wigglesworth live blog 12.30 BST, to Germany, where Sport Bild reports that Borussia Dortmund have agreed terms with Werder Bremen midfielder Thomas Delaney, with a fee of between €20 to €25 m. Thought likely. 12.15 BST, Chelsea defender Cesar Azpilicueta has said he believes the club can still sign the world's best players even without the lure of Champions League football next season. The London Evening Standard reports. 1.55 BST, done deal. Brazilian forward Rodrigo Rodriguez, 18, has joined Real Madrid from Grêmio Novo Horizontino and signed a 6-year contract, his representatives have said. Rodriguez will join Real Madrid Castilla next season. 1.30 BST, Shakhtar Donetsk midfielder Fred's move to Manchester United is just around the corner, the Manchester Evening News reports. It says officials will finalize a deal for the Brazil international while he is in the UK with his national team and do not expect there to be any complications. 11.15 BST, done deal. Off to League One for our first signing of the day. Gillingham have brought in midfielder Regan Charles Cook from Charlton. 11.00 BST, Mundo Deportivo. It says the futures of midfielder Jack Grealish linked with Manchester United, and defender James Chester are among those in the balance. 9:20 British Summer Time, Burnley, Bournemouth, West Ham and Crystal Palace are all interested in West Brom striker Jay Rodriguez following the Baggies' relegation to the Championship, Sky Sports reports. 9:10 British Summer Time, Dries Mertens says he has spoken to new Napoli boss Carlo Ancelotti and been assured that they want to keep him next season. The club called me to say that they would like me to stay, he said. I'm happy there, but we'll see what happens. 8:47 British Summer Time, Tottenham playmaker Christian Eriksen has long been linked with the move to Barcelona, but the Denmark international is now reportedly a target for their Spanish rivals Real Madrid. The front page of Spanish sports daily Marca has the headline, Eriksen added to the list, perhaps a cautionary hint at what might happen to Spurs if they make a move to re-sign Gareth Bale this summer. 8:25 British Summer Time, well, now. Robert Lewandowski's agent Pini Zahavi has told Sport Bild that the Bayern Munich striker has asked to leave the Bundesliga giants. Robert feels as if he needs a change and a new challenge in his career. The Bayern hierarchy have been informed money or a specific club are not the motivation for Robert wanting to move, as almost every top club would like to have the best striker in the world in their ranks. There would be no shortage of big clubs eager to sign the 29-year-old if he does leave Bayern. Despite getting less playing time in the second half of last season, the Poland international still ended the campaign with 46 goals for club and country. 8 o'clock British Summer Time, Manchester United are closing in on Porto's Portugal under-21 defender Diogo Dalot, sources have told ESPN FC. Jose Mourinho is hopeful of concluding a deal for the fullback, who has started just 5 senior games for his club. Sources have told ESPN FC that United scouts watched the 19-year-old in Porto's 0-0 draw with Liverpool at Anfield in the Champions League in March. The teenager impressed enough for United to consider activating his €20 million buyout clause. Paper Talk: Spurs concerned about Sessegnon chances more from Tottenham. They have long been linked with Ryan Sessegnon, but the London Evening Standard says they are worried that Fulham owner Shahid Khan's bid to buy Wembley could throw a spanner in the works. Sessegnon helped Fulham secure promotion to the Premier League, and Khan has said he wants the 18-year-old to stay. But the Standard says Spurs fear Fulham would be reluctant to do business because chairman Daniel Levy could soon be in competition with Khan to secure an NFL franchise in London. With Tottenham's new stadium set to stage American football, Levy likes the idea of the venue one day becoming home to an NFL side, but Khan could bid to make Wembley the permanent base of his Jacksonville Jaguars team, the Standard said. No loan move for City youngster Foden. Manchester City teenager Phil Foden will not leave on loan next season and is poised to sign a new long-term deal, The Telegraph reports. Foden, 18, has been linked with a temporary switch, but City want the England under-19 international to continue progressing under Pep Guardiola despite interest from numerous other clubs. Telegraph says negotiations over a new contract are expected to progress smoothly, and, although its terms are still to be finalized, he will be in line for a substantial pay rise. Captains West Ham are keen to sign Inter Milan midfielder João Mario for a second loan spell next season, the London Evening Standard reports. Mario joined the Hammers in January and helped them secure Premier League status, but the Standard says Inter would prefer to sell the Portugal international permanently and value him at around £25 million, with Riyad Mahrez set to join Manchester City. Leicester have been linked with Nice winger Bassem Srarfi, the Leicester Mercury says, citing reports in France. Leicester's former Nice manager Claude Puel is said to admire Tunisia international Srarfi, but Puel might not be the only Premier League boss interested, with Arsenal also reported to have sent scouts to watch Srarfi.